Hey guys, the Prime Guy here. Welcome back to another video. Before we begin, we're near at the end of Doctor Who month. So far, I got 2 videos left. Well, after this one there'll be 2 remaining. And right now, I'm gonna take a look at my custom versions of 1 through 11. It's gonna be the same actor, but of course, this is my custom version before I got the Minifigures.me. Just so you guys know, I just mentioned those names. I just mentioned that name through the last several episodes. Just to clarify, I just mentioned it, not to any sponsors and all that. That it's just a mention and thing. That's all. So, here we go. Got my custom version. I'm not gonna go for the actors' names again since I already did in the last episode. No, I'm just gonna basically say about the character itself. Let's begin. And what's more of the first Doctor. Here we got my custom version of the first Doctor. This is basically sort of close to the original. It's basically made by my 10-year-old self, of course. Yeah, I was 10. And I was 10 years old back in the day when I first watched Doctor Who. And here we go. My first Doctor looks pretty good. It has that Stormtrooper face. I'm sorry. Great pants, and of course, the body is actually Eustace Malfoy. Well, begin me pronounce his first name wrong. That'd be Draco Malfoy's father. There, I got this body from the one of the Hogwarts set a while back. Like one of the Hogwarts set, of course. It's just a small structure there with a push a button and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Cool, it has a cane right there. And the gray hair, possibly maybe from, I'm not sure where, maybe I don't know where this gray hair came out. I just found that years ago. And I'll put that there for now. Now I'm gonna move on to the second Doctor. The second Doctor, it's basically very similar. Here's my very custom version of the second Doctor. We got the Frodo headpiece along with the Harry Potter. The hair, the bow tie, and the great pants. And of course, once again, bow ties are cool. Sadly, I have a tie on me, so I can't say. I'm pretty sure you could say ties are cool as well. I'm pretty sure you could say that. But bow ties are more cooler. There. The second Doctor, it's pretty good. Has a nice detailed look. Look, he does have an alternate face, but however, it's the Baggins face when he gets surprised by see a giant spider in a movie. Let me see. I don't think I'm gonna show. Yeah, but at least I don't think so. He does I'll just show you real quick. That's the alternate face. I know it does look pretty creepy, but of course I only just keep the other side, the other face better. There. All right, so I'm gonna put this right here. I guess I can show you when it's front and center for real. There you go. Yeah. I basically just keep the normal face, never the other one. If you have a Frodo figure, then it's probably work. Alright, then here I got my third Doctor. There. The third Doctor is just a blank blue box. Only because I tried to find any particular clothing from the original series, but obviously I cannot find a good one. So we got the blue body, represents of his blue jacket, of course. The face, it's actually Eustace Malfoy. And what's more, forgive me, pronounce his name wrong. You got the black pants, and of course he does have the gray hair. I'm pretty sure it's from man, it's hard to get off. The hair is actually from Count Dooku, I believe. Oh man, I really can't get this thing off. There we go. That's pretty hard to get on. Like it's super glue or something, or maybe just very tight. So yeah, here we got the Death Figure face look. Obviously, like I said, it's obviously I know we don't use that. So yeah, I think the hair is one of the Clone Wars Count Dooku figure. That's my 1% guess. Alright, put that down there. Put that there, and we got the fourth Doctor there, and of course he does have those hair piece. The body looks pretty good, but obviously it's actually a Hogwarts Quidditch player outfit. I just basically turn it around and make it more flat, make it more blank. The gray pants looks pretty cool. And the face, it's one of the original Indiana Jones figures. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So put that there. And here we got my fifth Doctor. There, of course, not as accurate to the show, but it'll do. The body part, it's basically from the Star Wars lineup. And speaking of Star Wars, the face, it's also from also Star Wars. That's Han Solo. The blonde hair, I can't remember where I found it. Yeah, I just basically had in my drawer. Or so yeah, I don't know what. I think it's Draco Malfoy face hair. Yeah, judging by how it looks. Yeah, it could be Draco's hair. Yeah, so yeah, it's not. So yeah, the hair is not that. So yeah, the whole figure is not accurate, but that's when you use your imagination. Yeah. All right. Now let's take a look at the Sixth Doctor. There, the Sixth Doctor. There, it's almost very accurate, right? We got the red head and the yellow, and of course the purple arm right there represents his jacket. And the face, I think it's one of the clone trooper faces, I think, or it could be one of the maybe rebels or whoever I got from the Star Wars lineup. The hair is actually from Hawkeye. Like, but those you remember I showed the Hawkeye I figure in my couple episodes ago. It's pretty cool. Cool. All right. Here we got the Seventh Doctor. The Seventh Doctor, it's almost very close. Well, it's with the Indiana Jones hair and the Bruce, and of course, I think I'm not sure what the face came from, but it does look pretty very accurate to the actor. The body is actually is Bruce Wayne's body, actually, like from the Lego superhero universe. The brown pants looks pretty cool. Well, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, then here we got my Eighth Doctor, but of course, it's definitely not as accurate with the TV movie or the Ninth Doctor, but it's pretty close. It's actually the Pirates of the Caribbean. One of the Pirates of the Caribbean figures. I can't remember which one. I can't remember which character, but he does wear a blue outfit. But it has an Indiana Jones face along with the hair, which just came with the body. So yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, so like I said, not as accurate, but like I said, imagination, of course. Then here we got the War Doctor. Right, this is basically my custom version of the War Doctor. There, the mustache and the jacket are pretty cool, and of course the hair. I think I just got from I believe what's that website called again? I'm pretty sure it's Bricklink. I can't remember now. I'm pretty sure it's Bricklink. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, I got this, and basically I only got the hair, so I make my custom 12 Doctor. There. Unfortunately, I had to. Well, this is something. Maybe I can rebuild, and maybe see in a future video. But maybe I'll do this particular one. But like I said, I'll find the parts I need because I think I know which ones I'm looking for. I know the hair is from that hair piece. And the face is actually from one of the Lego Indiana Jones, and the body is Indiana Jones's body, and the brown pants. And I just basically have lying around, possibly like a Jedi figure. Here, and here we got my Ninth Doctor. Right here, and of course the hair it actually does from Bruce Wayne. Okay? And one of the faces is basically use Bruce Wayne, right? Or maybe Loki. I mean, he does look a lot like Bruce Wayne, but it's more accurate. And of course, the jacket, it's actually Mutt Williams' jacket. Yeah, and the black pants is right there as well. Well, and of course, I actually did use maybe the head sculpt. That'd be maybe Superman's or Loki or Lex Luthor, whatever. Actually use that particular face for my 12th Doctor figure. Maybe I can rebuild and show it to you guys before the end of this video. Here we got my 10th Doctor. I got so many upgrades to the 10th Doctor, and this is my final one. We got the basically brown hair and the goat, and of course the 5 o'clock shout, which I think it shows possibly in the show quite often. And of course he does have the box. Once again, it's not as accurate, but it'll do. But of course, the hair possibly from a Mutt Williams figure. Yeah, pretty sure of it. And yeah, it's pretty cool actually. All right, here we go, my 11th Doctor. Once again, not as accurate to the show, but of course, like I said, imagination as always. The face sculpt is actually Ron Weasley's hair. So yeah, this is I'm sorry, the face sculpt is actually Ron Weasley. And the hair, it's also from Star Wars, of course. It's just Anakin Skywalker's. Then we got the black pants. And the body, it's actually Sam from, once again, from Lord of the Rings. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, like I said, not exact went to the well, the show, of course. But like I said, you gotta use your imagination. That's what all Lego's about. Now, you get to use your imagination to create awesome things you want to make. Alright, so now it's time for my thoughts. Alright, so why these figures? I think they're pretty good. Good. As I said before, they're not as accurate to the show, of course. But of course, they have to do because I'm having trouble deciding. Since I got my newer ones, what should I do with these figures? Should I keep them as it is, or use them for spare parts? I mean, that's basically what it was all about. Now, if you don't have a figure and not use it anymore, you basically did the same. But then right now, I just use them as collector's items. But I'm having trouble deciding what to do with them. Then should I use them as spare parts, or I just basically, well, just leave for collector's items, because these are mostly fake, that I made. From since my 10-year-old self. No, basically, I think the ones I made was these particular 4 figures, which is the 11, 10, 9, 11, and 7. Which is the 11 through all the way 7. That's the only ones I made. The rest ones came later, and of course, I made the War Doctor. That maybe possibly a few years ago when Peter Capaldi was still a time as a doctor. There. But otherwise, these figures are pretty cool, actually. Like I said, not as accurate, but as I said, imagination, right? So, yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, leave comments down below. Leave a like this video. Subscribe if you really support the channel. I'm the Prime Guy. I'll see you guys in the next Doctor Who video.